Busiest month of the year, so you guys did pick the best weather day for sure, to come out. So this is the time to do it. Allison's gonna. No, I just put it back in the box. Oh, you want? Which one did you want me to do? That one, front. Oh, here. Allison's gonna call out your name from your liability waivers that you guys filled out. She is gonna assign a bike to you. All the bikes have names on the neck right here. All kind of fun little Vegas themes except for one, and we'll explain that one when we get to it. Remember the name of your bike. Most importantly, or more importantly, there's a 22-ounce Arrowhead Sport Top water bottle in there for you for the ride. There's also a little Cars Trail mix snack in there. You guys can enjoy those on the ride. So remember the name of your bike so you know that that's yours. Also, more importantly, though, remember the name of your bike. You're getting your stuff back in your bike. That's an issue out here a lot of times. You'll tell me you forgot your phone at the last stop, and I'll go heading back against traffic, and then she'll holler at me at the radio, oh, no, we found it in somebody else's bike. So just remember your stuff gets back in your bike. That helps us out tremendously. Approach your bike, what she calls it, stand on the kickstand side so we're all on the same side. First thing you're gonna do is fiddle with your helmet. Key to the helmet, this roller or dial in the back. Put this thing on, get it down like a ball cap. Don't get it on the back of your head, it just turns into a parachute, it's useless. But to put it on and then start twisting this clockwise. Make sure the headband is snug on your head. Now, chin strap doesn't have to be super tight. You do have to feed this strap in and out. It won't just pull like a motorcycle helmet. So, approach your bike, stand on the kickstand side, fiddle with your helmet. I'm gonna ask you not to sit on them just yet. Let me go over a couple of things before we sit on them.
All right, Michael Silverman.
Here. Housekeeping things. One rule. I don't have a lot. I have one. That is a kickstand rule. Please put your kickstands up before you go to sit on them. Here's the deal. You leave them down, you put too much weight on the handlebars, you start pushing on it, and throw your leg over. The bike's 80+ pounds. You'll either bend the kickstand or you'll snap it right off. It won't hold you and the bike together. So just make sure the kickstands go up before you sit on them. And then last on my housekeeping, you're going to be in control of your seats. Your seats are on the down position right now. Some people have already found the quick release clamp, and that's fine, but that's what they are. They have quick release clamps on it. You're gonna be responsible for adjusting your seat however you see fit. I got riders, and I know they're already adjusting. That's totally fine. Those of you that aren't sure, that's what my test ride's for. Let me go through the bike, and then you're gonna do a couple laps in this parking lot. It's gonna give you a chance while you're doing it to stop and dial in those seats once you get on. All right, guys, power back up in case your bike went to sleep. Allison's gonna roll out. She'll keep you together until she gets to that gate over there. She's gonna peel off. You guys ride however you wanna ride. We don't care, fast, slow. We'll see everybody at Calico 2. My last bit of information, once you get on the scenic drive, hey, if you're looking for her, she's not there. That's how easy it is. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Go till you see her. You can't miss her. And off we go. Go get her. Just come. Go get her. On your mark, get set.
All right, doing 17 miles today. Red Rock State Park. I'm on a 1,000 watt mid-drive. It's like a 10-year-old e-bike, this thing. It's got some massive power on this thing. Wow. They dumbed down the throttles, but pedal assist is awesome. Tried to go to this earlier this year, but they weren't around. But so glad I came this time. This is awesome. Doing 23 miles an hour. I mean, guys, look at this. Look at this view. Like, this is why I e-bike. Amazing. Desert's very green. They got a lot of rain this year, so it's a little more greener than usual, which is nice.
No, you're good. Go. That'll get us spread out even more, which is better.
I'm ghost pedaling on these e-bikes. There's really no resistance at all on these mid-drives. Doing 12 miles an hour. Almost 13. Yeah, we're climbing now. You put metallic brake pads on here, so that's why you hear that clicking. He says they're noisy. Ceramics are less noisy, but metal ones stop better, he said. Now we're doing 18 miles an hour. Picking up speed on this flat, 19. Look at that view. Some road bikers here. Not having a mirror is not fun. I like to have a mirror on here. Alright, cars. Let's put it in 4 here, see what we can do. Those guys are on e-bikes back there. Wow, we're doing 23 with literally no effort. Now we're cooking 25, 26, 27, cruising. Nice view. First 5 miles of this ride are climbing. I think we're still climbing here, so and then I think it goes downhill. It's a big loop, I guess. Yeah. They had to dumb down the throttles on these. So they don't really work that well. They work, but just to get you going. I had some issues with some e-bikers going crazy on throttle, so.
You'll see a no park.
High Point overlook. This is a view. I drove through here once, like 6 years ago, but
so we've been
never on a bike.
A couple times, and it's always weird to me. You don't see a single bird.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen a bird.
Yeah.
Well, there's no trees either.
Yeah, you figure like vultures are everywhere. You figure that, but I've never seen I haven't even seen as much of it as a bug out here. I saw a couple inchworms.
Did you see the tarantula?
Yeah, I was right. I thought it was cool. Water.
Hey. My 2 is faster than
Go ahead if you want to.
Oh, okay. All right, this is all downhill, I think. Pick up the speed here. Nice. Oh, these roads are awesome. The wind up here just cuts you. Man, I got 4 layers on. Wow, look at this view. Amazing. Let's get some speed here. 26, 27, 28. 30 miles an hour. Oh, that wind is crazy. Oh, man. Got some cars behind us. Yeah, we're going down there, so. Got a car coming. Just gonna stop actually and let the car go by. Good. Oh man. This is definitely a bucket list for e-bikers, so if you're ever in Vegas, there are plenty of tours that do this, not just Ready E-Bike, but I definitely recommend them. Pretty good. "32 miles an hour, 33. Almost hit 34 there, 33.9. Wow, more downhill. Look at this. Got a car behind me. Slow down. And here comes the wall. Big hill here. Yeah, I'm so glad I brought this extra jacket with me. It is chilly. My God, this mid-drive is just... There's like zero effort going up this hill. It's amazing. Very cool.
Which I think he started in the Buffalo Wall right here, and he went all the way to Mount Wilson. He did 22 climbs. What's all the statistics on it? 32 hours straight.
We're going to some like Native American site or something up here in this canyon. We're about 8 miles into the trip, he said so. Lost Creek Canyon.
climbs, yeah, and you know him. All those climbs he does, especially free. How many times has he done them? 50, you know, so many times before he does.
1.9. Brian got 33.0.
I was riding great.
I was afraid of the 90-degree curve as I was going 31. Oh, good segue that you ran.
You guys are all. I heard all the taking notes on the. What was the top speed coming down the hill there?
34, I got.
There we go. Good. I say that's the fun part. For some of you, it's not the fun part. We've had plenty on the ride that is not their fun part. But for a lot of us, that downhill is the fun part. We call it the hard part. Hard part. You guys climbed 1,100 feet. Fun part was downhill. We, believe it or not, still have the prettiest part of the ride to go. So it's kind of cool. This is our Native American stop. I am going to show you some Native American artifacts that have been left behind in this canyon here. It's pretty interesting. And I will teach you how to survive in the desert. I can, because I'm going to tell you exactly how they survived here and some of the stuff they used in order to survive, which we thought was kind of fun that we'll pass on to you. Many artifacts have been found in the canyon. Oldest one is almost 4,000 years old. They think it's Aztecan. So we know over thousands of years Native Americans have settled in this canyon. The key, why? Because you could survive here. That's why we find so much activity up here. All right, we're in the desert. We're trying to survive. What's the first thing we need? Water. Have we seen any? No, I know you haven't seen any. We're in trouble. You would be in a lot of trouble. You're in the desert and you don't see any water. There's a lot of water. Just got to know where to find it. All right, let's start with the taller tree there, about 150 yards from us. That tall one that's kind of got the shimmering leaves on it. I got an arm cut off one side right there. All right, that's a cottonwood. You guys know now, Native Americans did. Cottonwoods in the wild will only grow in or near water. Has to have water to grow. And sure enough, in this situation, there's a spring that boils up right next to that tree. Creates this big, giant, muddy, marshy area around it. That's nasty. I'm not drinking that. That's disgusting. You don't have to. Because Lost Creek was a parking lot you just came by on this little road. Quarter-mile hike, little tiny walk. Right on the other side of this wall, there's a canyon right there. There's an aquifer with water running out of the rocks over there. Runs year-round. For the most part, I think runs no matter what. We found out in 2020, amongst everything else we had to deal with in 2020, Vegas was breaking some weather records that year. We were topping 250 days with no measurable rain. And on top of that, we were 90 days above 100 degrees. So with all those extremes, I told Allison, I'm hiking up in there. I want to know if there's water. And yes, it was down to a trickle. I could have filled a gallon jug in about a minute or so. But with all those extremes, there's still water there. And another reason why they landed here, we also know, starting at La Madre Springs, which was just on the other side of this hill, all the way down to Mount Wissam, you will find over 54 aquifers across here. Most of these canyons have water above ground. It does go back underground. If you know anything about Vegas, there is a huge aquifer system going under Las Vegas. A lot of water goes under Las Vegas, but they would land out here because they could find it above ground. Food sources. I call it your big proteins. Mule deer, bighorn sheep. We'll find them now. They'll start pushing down in the next few months. Every once in a while, we'll catch them. But right now, you can hike 2 miles, I'm going to say tops, out of this canyon. Go either way, go Rocky Gap or go White Rock. You'll start seeing bighorn sheep back there. So they had good proteins to eat. Amongst all the critters, you got snakes, you got rabbits, all that good stuff. Hey, desert tortoise was on the menu back then. It is no longer. That is a protected species. You promise not to approach or touch one. Very critical about that. Whatever you do, don't try to put one in your suitcase and fly out of here. Twice in the TSA scanner. Suitcase, desert tortoise inside of it. Don't do that. Twice it's happened now. So don't do that one either. It's crazy. Plants are what are really interesting too. Over 600 species of plants. You're looking at something.
Brian did 33. Karen said she did 30.
All right, we're about to hit the most beautiful part of the ride, as she said. So So you can see we came up that way. Now we're doing a loop. Pine Creek King. Hey.
How'd you get here so fast?
You were cruising.
No, finally. Not.
Oh, please let me go.
No, it was when I was behind you. When you left me at the snake at the light. My accelerator. So that's hard.
Yeah,
So
I did.
I
Never tried that yet.
All right, 4 miles to go. ...31 miles an hour, 32. $33, wow. Alright, so we gotta go in some bike lane out here.
Our middle son. So you're on your own. And then your brother, is it your brother that you're...
So that's the exit to the park. We're going back to the car this way. Get a sense of how big this park is. I called it Red Rock State Park, but it's actually Red Rock Canyon now. It's run by the National Forest Service. All right, we are back at the entrance to the park here. Trip is basically over. It's pretty cool. And there's their vans. I think it's redebike.com is their website, guys, so check them out. There you go. Where should we park?
Huh?
Where should we park? Right here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hold on, John's in my head. I couldn't hear you. Yeah, anywhere is good. Yeah. If that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Wow. So many of us that went off without a hitch. You never know. You never know. Didn't we get lucky with all these amazing riders today?
2,300 miles on that bike.
Everything I say has happened.
Oh no.
All the things I've said to you today have happened. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, how often do you get a crash on these rides?
Huh?
How often does someone crash?
Now that I've taken over safety, I'm just going to pat myself. I have a pretty good safety record. I mean, once a month we might get some knees skinned up. Usually we know in the parking lot if it's not going to be okay, and that might just be a little spill. But then sometimes you get the overconfident rider who isn't very good at riding. That's what happens. You guys, this is where we say thank you, and we are so thankful for you guys. I want to give a plug for the Gift Store Visitor Center. A lot of you guys drove yourselves, so you're free to roam about the countryside. But our Gift Store Visitor Center, okay, it's won awards for the building itself. It's LEED certified. There's beautiful habitats out back. The architecture's really cool. If you go outside and out back in the winter, it's getting maximum sunlight. If you go outside in the summer, it's cool because the sun is shaded, or the awning shaded. It's really cool how they designed it. But if you don't want to geek out on that, you can go shopping. They have a very cute gift store. If you tell them you rode with Red Ebike, that's the name of our company, they will give you 10% off, and it's run by a nonprofit, so there's no tax on it. Price you see minus 10%. You guys, will you do me a favor too? Check your pouches and make sure that there's none of your stuff is in it. And then before you leave, will you bring me your helmet like this, and so I can spray them out? Man, that really saves our legs. But before you guys
that was, tell Steph she's the one who wanted to do this.